Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. So we're week 4 on my beginners running top tips and advice, and hopefully now everyone has got started and making really good progress. If you haven't started already, then just get going. Like, there's no time like the present. Watch my previous videos if you want to know exactly how to get started, and then just get out there, get going. You won't regret it, I promise. As a fellow runner myself, yeah, fantastic feeling of feeling like you're progressing, achieving something, and just day to day when you're running and that runner's high, it's a really nice feeling. So get those endorphins, those happy hormones circulating through the body. That's a really good feeling. So so crack on as soon as you can. If you have already started, then hopefully you're agreeing with me. I can't promise that every run is like a magical feeling and that you're going to feel great throughout, but what you should do is feel good at the end, and that's what I want to share with you. So hopefully you've already started. If you have, then great. I'm going to give you some more top tips on how to improve and increase and progress. So if you started, let's go back to that example at the beginning of 2 minutes running non-stop with the 1 minute recovery. If you have already upped that to maybe 3 minutes non-stop with up to sort of 90 seconds recovery, then you might this week be able to increase it to sort of 4 or 5 minutes non-stop with sort of 2 to 2.5 minutes walk recovery between each interval. If that feels like absolutely no way I could do that, that's fine. Just stick with what you've been doing before. As I keep saying, be consistent. Just aim to keep going with what you've been doing. But if you feel like you can just progress it just that little bit, then that would be a good way of just trying to further your progress along, because we're trying to work on endurance. For most people, running is, when they think of running, their goal tends to be sort of being able to run for maybe 30 minutes non-stop, or a 5K tends to be sort of like the next goal or the first goal. We want to be able to, it would be nice, I think most people would agree, it'd be nice to be able to say, I'm going out for a run and running 30 minutes non-stop. That's a kind of respectable amount of time to be going for a run, and you'll feel good. Maybe it's around about 5K for you. That's quite a nice feeling to be able to do that. So let's work towards trying to build up your endurance to do that. So I'm just going to fast forward a few weeks because I want you to keep going, and I want you to be able to work at your own pace. So you're just steadily increasing it by sort of a minute each week. So if you're doing one session a week, then obviously that's going to mean that you're jumping 1 minute each week per session, sort of thing. If you're running 2 or 3 times a week, then you might want to do then one whole week of the same interval times, and then the next week you up it to the next minute or so, if that makes sense. So sort of 4 minutes on one week, and then 5 minutes on the next, and then 6 minutes the week after, etc. But if you feel like you can up it a bit quicker than that, then go for it. But just make sure that in your mind that you're happy with it, it's achievable, it's realistic, that you can sustain it, and you can be consistent. That's the main thing. So upping it a minute each week. Once you get up to maybe 10 minutes, maybe you could up it to 2 minutes at a time, increase, but just only if you feel like you can. Don't force yourself to increase too soon. Just like I keep saying, enjoy it and just keep with it. And I promise you'll be feeling the benefits. I would say to get you running 30 minutes non-stop, I definitely could help you to do it in 6 weeks, starting from nothing. 30 minutes, 6 weeks would be my time frame for that. So if you want me to help you with that and fast forward your progress, then I absolutely can do. If you if you were looking to, if you were a beginner, 30 minutes in 6 weeks, that's fine. Yeah, but you can also take longer, obviously, to do it if you want to just increase a little bit slower. And maybe if you're not doing it 2 or 3 times a week, maybe it would take a little bit longer. But yeah, give it a go. Just see what you can do and just keep that goal in mind. And keep with it and be consistent. That's all that I ask of you. So next week I'm going to be back with some more top tips. Feel free to ask me any questions if you want to, or get in touch about personal training, and I'll be back next week.